Welcome back, guys. This is your host, Star Destroyer Gaming, defending the sector of front line in the IASI sector. The Soviets are attempting a breakthrough, and we are going to attempt to counter-flank, turn their flank in, smash through this bridge. But for now, we're going to pass the first turn and let them crash into our defenses, hopefully weakening themselves in some critical points and allowing us to develop our offensive in some areas that we weren't able to already. I think that we are all good to go here to move the turn on to the next phase. Except for right here, we're going to move this up so we can establish a better AA net. Other than that, we're set to go. Let's end the turn. What do they want to do? Okay, so right here, again, IASI sector, they want to... Do I have an AA net? I do. Well established over the battlefield. They always like to throw in artillery. I hope they deploy this so we can finish it off, but they might just use this, which is full strength. So to defend, we will use the 23 Recon Group, Regiment Group 42, this right here, and we will throw some bombers in. I think not the first bomber group, these are our best bombers. I think we'll use something like the 4th Bomber Group instead to support us, because we might have another attack where we want the 1st Bomber formation instead. And that looks like everything that we want. Well, you know, I was leery about using these guys, but now I think about it, if they attack here, they can't come down here, so we'll use these as well and mount a big old defense of this region. We sadly have no artillery available because they've been being moved, they have displaced, but soon we'll have heavier already coming in. But for now, let's oh, now I see, this is within the Soviet anti-aircraft net, so we're going to remove that bomber squadron. We're going to remove the bomber squadron. If we had artillery, that would be great. So we're going to use these, they can come in and B and give us some support. Okay, and let's switch these to player control. Artillery group here. I want to move them over on this or something. I wonder if this means they'll be available in A or B. I don't know what that means, but I just want all my well, you know, I don't care. We'll just keep the things the way they are. Let's move this back to here and begin the tactical battle. Let's see. Only 3 brigades with a 4th arriving tardily in B phase, like mine. No artillery, just 3 straight rifle regiments, which means a lot of mortars, and then just a swarm of infantry, 45mm guns, 76.2s, stuff like that, and 82mm mortars. Only rifle. I'm really surprised they didn't use their artillery. That must mean they're planning an attack next turn, which is going to be awful for me. But that's okay, because right now, let's enjoy our enormous superiority in firepower. And start putting up some guns. Pushing them back. Good spot. No, I'm not going to put an MG-43 there. That's fine. This is an area I've not had to defend much. Should be a good field of fire for that gun. Now we'll just push it right up to the border, because this thing's 37mm gun is so short range, it's atrocious. So that's where its field of fire is going to end, and this, with its, how much range? 1750 is going to end right about there, so we'll have a convergence of fire in that sector to be able to knock out trucks all the more efficiently. position for this gun. We'll throw an MG42 there instead. I want to see if I have... Yeah, I have some anti-tank guns. I'm not really... I'm only using these because I need the range that they offer. I'm gonna try to do a cheeky move and drop Pioneer back there and there. That's a little forward coverage for me. Commandant, you can go there. This is a spot for a Schneider, shorter range. What is that? Around 1,000 meters. So that's perfect for a Schneider gun. Defenses, what else do we have? Some trenches. Not a lot I want to set up here. With the notable exception of that. And that. Perfect. It's nice seeing all the MG42 coverage I'm afforded. Maybe a 50 mil pack would be good there. I don't know. It's not really a great position to fire, but that, on the other hand, could be good. How does that look? Can it see anything? Yeah, not really. Okay, well, we'll push it back to this tree line here instead. Well, no. It's hard to say what we should do with that. Let's throw those positions there. I think that's where I want all that. I'm not too worried about losing a commander, so we'll throw them there. This is very fragile, so I hope that doesn't get targeted by anything. Their commander is already out and deployed, and then the commander of this unit will be here later. Excellent.
Da, domnule.
How's the field of fire? That's decent. You know, when I look at it, I would like some defenses here. We'll drop some recon Kaladasi in there. And an infantry lieutenant to buff the troops and make that gun a little bit more effective. Drop machine guns there.
Aveți nevoie de o pereche de ochi în plus, domnule?
This is a pure recon guy. Not going to be doing much except for just pure spotting. That's okay.
Cercetașii la ordin.
Okay, that's good. Now we actually...
Da, domnule.
Probably want those there instead.
Cască ochii după bolșevici.
Ivan îți face probleme?
And we'll start throwing pioneers down.
Taci și ascultă la
They're
capitan.
right at home in the heavy forest.
Ascultăm.
Actually, I think we could throw a trench line here and have a pretty brutal attack sector here, through which we'll have to pass. Good deployment, good deployment. I forget, of course, we have a super abundance of machine guns that we have at our disposal. Always nice to have infantry lieutenants to be buffing up your guns. Ah, pioneers. Exactly what I was a little bit short of.
Wie lauten Ihre Befehle?
Put this in because we want to have. Well, no, actually, let's drop those there instead.
Cercetașii la ordin.
Artillery observer. Anywhere else where I need a leader here? I don't think so. We'll put one there just for fun.
Asigurat și încărcat, domnule.
Besides that, the only thing I need to move now is a really slow 120 mils up. I like to have those in position before the round starts because they take forever. There's a good chance that we could run all the way out of ammunition for them. Anywhere else where recon could possibly be useful? Let's just throw it there, like who cares? Those can also begin a fire right away. Okay, let's begin the round.
Inamic reperat.
Tunurile sunt verificate și
Please,
pregătite.
fire at will. Please, fire at will. These pioneers, these cheeky boys. Cool infantry models too. I don't like the helmets, but that's not Eugen's fault. I just don't like their helmets ever. No first round hit, it's okay. My god, they're just getting taken under fire instantly.
Încă unul distrus.
Da? Toată lumea afară.
Foc și manevră.
Dacă există bolșevici acolo, îi vom găsi.
You know, now that I think about it, it's kind of useless to have
Cercetașii la ordin. Cască ochii după bolșevici.
these guys here if I don't have any artillery observation. Or, well, I should say it'd be really useful to have some artillery observation there.
Infanteriștii sunt pregătiți.
I'm actually using a surprising amount of these 60 mils here. that sniper fire pinned him down pretty fast. Like, ouch, dude. Just ouch.
Acest război se va termina de Crăciun, au spus în 41. Da,
Oh. I already lost a
proiectil
bit pesty.
penetrat.
That's not
Bine.
good. No, I see. It's from these guys engaging. Okay, well, we'll dispatch reinforcements to here then. Post haste as soon as possible. Too bad these things are just shredding our forward bunkers. I think I have to try to use my pioneers to kill it. Although I really don't want to do that.
atenție! Mișcați-vă și fiți pregătiți! Da, domnule. Lovitură directă!
Să aruncăm o privire în jur.
Ivan, îți face probleme? În picioare, soldat.
Well, that thing went down, so
Grupa e la ordinele dumneavoastră, domnule.
we didn't save it, but it's okay. The only thing that can now be of assistance is the mortars.
Inamic reperat.
Ioane, jos! Taci și ascultă la capitan. Care sunt ordinele dumneavoastră? Plutonul 2, să mergem.
Call back. Let's go. Let's go.
Scoate-mă de aici! Taci și ascultă la capitan. Ah, sunt lovit! Încă unul și-a luat-o!
You know, this might not be good to have these, because if they get overrun, then I'm going to lose my observers,
Unde aveți
so
nevoie
I'm
de
gonna
noi?
pull them back.
Lovitură directă! Recepționat!
Suntem pregătiți, domnule.
Oh, I lost a truck of some kind. Oh, here. It must have been trying to pull in. Yeah. It tried to pull in here. Too close.
Da?
This thing's rate of fire is like really high, right? 27 rounds a minute.
Ne mișcăm!
Okay, they need to pull back.
Ah, sunt lovit! Gata de plecare, domnule. Am înțeles. Ne mișcăm.
L-am nimerit.
Taci și ascultă la capitan.
Oh my god, it's like a constant stream. That's amazing. Feel
Ah,
the fire.
sunt lovit!
They're pushing back the whole
L'attaque.
offensive like by themselves.
Ascultăm. Plutonul este format și pregătit.
That's beautiful. I'm going to make more use of those 60 mils in the future.
Cercetașii la ordin.
Range of this is 750, and the range of a sniper is 1k, right? Yeah. Okay.
Am recepționat, domnule.
Plutonul 2, să mergem. Taci și ascultă la capitan.
Well, everything over there seems good.
Mergem la vânătoare.
Infanteriștii sunt pregătiți.
More mortars. We need more. Some extra infantry could never hurt.
Este mort.
Unde aveți nevoie de noi?
Mișcați-vă, formație dispersată. Ivan îți face probleme? Medic! Trageți în ei! Aveți ordine, capitane? Să mergem, băieți! I-au zdrobit! Medic!
Товарищ, не стреляй!
Doar spuneți-ne ce să facem!
Okay, let's pull him back to spawn.
Lovit!
Out of range. That's wondering why they weren't engaging.
Ascultăm! Să mergem, băieți! Avem ordine, băieți!
Okay, you got your grenade off now. Run, lads.
Scoate-mă de aici!
Ne apropiem.
Overrun him.
Ioane, jos! Care sunt ordinele dumneavoastră?
Aici cobori.
Infantiriștii sunt pregătiți.
Okay, I think we
Doar spuneți-ne ce să
successfully
facem.
pushed them back there. Definitely. Good stuff. We have more mortars available. Oh, I forgot these guys have real artillery. Well, you know what? We can just use some real arty for this group. It's fine.
Da, capitane. Inamici în față. Este mort. Da? Să mergem, băieți. Și atenție la bolșevici.
Quick torrent of explosive shells to just pin everybody down. It's beautiful.
Taci și ascultă la capitan.
Once you get that low down to 3 men, I want to pull them all the way back because as long as one man survives in the squad or the machine gun or the whatever, it gets to live to fight like in the next battle at full strength. So my threshold is basically 3 for these infantry squads, 3 to 4. Like once they get that low, like you know, you gotta replace
Toată
them.
lumea afară. Lovit.
Toți să-și verifice muniția. Formație de marș să ne mișcăm. Este mort. Toți să-și verifice muniția.
Toată lumea afară.
Sunt
I mean, those
lovit.
guys were sitting there for a while before I
Jawohl.
That's unfortunate. Fire at will, fire at will, fire at will.
Dacă ne surprind cu chestia asta în mișcare, suntem terminați.
Yeah, these guys should also pull back
În picioare?
all the way to spawn. Set up another mortar position out here, or maybe, I'm not sure exactly where they're gonna go. Probably right here. We'll use those 2 mortars, and then there's a mortar left over, an 81 from here that we'll use to make the group 3. There it is. And additionally, I want to start pioneers up to assist in this area.
Infantiriștii sunt pregătiți. I-au zdrobit. Fixați baionetele.
Nu mai suportăm multe din astea.
toți să-și verifice muniția. Să mergem, băieți. Ioane, jos!
Oh, it looks like we lost some guys here. We weren't managing closely enough.
Plutonul este format și pregătit.
Unfortunate. Killer volumes of fire we're delivering. You love to see it. You love to see it. I think all of my mortars are set up, right? That are in position already. Nobody's short of ammunition, so next turn we'll just set up more mortars.
Grupa e la ordinele dumneavoastră, domnule.
Or actually, I think we'll set up more big artillery instead. Well, actually, what should we use? Plus B is coming and we'll have a lot more artillery to spend. Thinking maybe dropping some 60 mils up here. Unless I'm out. Ah, I am out. Okay, well, the ones that I have are a huge fire support asset that frankly I kind of underestimated. You know, we'll just deploy a whole bunch of artillery here. Is there anywhere that needs resupply besides here? I don't think so.
Nu mai putem suporta! Mențineți poziția, soldați! I-am zdrobit. Ivan îți face probleme? Plutonul 2, să mergem! Avem nevoie de muniție! Infantiriștii sunt pregătiți. Fixați baionetele! Avem oameni la pământ!
Aveți nevoie de o pereche de ochi în plus, domnule?
Am folosit întreaga muniție, domnule!
More resupply, more resupply. Well, these guys are almost dead.
Ascultăm.
We'll pull them back now.
Atenție la Ivan! Medic!
The game only has 3 minutes left.
Hier Banister! Sunt lovit! Formație de marș să ne mișcăm. Pregătește-te să ataci. Așteptăm coordonatele pentru deschiderea focului.
That's sure some heavy fire we're dropping down on them. Let's maybe surprise that gun and kill the crew. These guys are gonna die because they don't have covering fire from up here, unfortunately. We're gonna need to get more infantry up, definitely, right up here. We just need more firepower than them in this specific instance, I think. That should do, and then we'll drop 2 machine guns down, or not from there though. We'll drop 2 machine guns here down this far left flank. That more infantry there is what I want to do.
Aveți nevoie de
Oh,
guri de
it's
foc
got
în
more
plus.
support as well, looks like.
Să mergem, băieți. Am folosit întreaga muniție, domnule. Da, capitane. Tunul ăsta nu e ușor de mutat.
That pack's job is done.
Zu Ihren Diensten, Herr Kommandant.
Zieh den Arsch an, Hans! Geschütz bereit, Herr Kommandant.
They just took some fire.
Ușurel, băieți, inamicul e aproape.
Recepționat.
That's down to just one man,
Ne
so
îndreptăm într-acolo.
we'll have it retire from the battlefront.
Am folosit întreaga muniție, domnule.
That thing's almost dead too. So pull it back.
Aveți nevoie de guri de foc în plus.
Ah, there goes the Pioneer. They couldn't make it across the open ground, sadly. Here, though, this like little mini attack is
Sergentul 7 frații rănit.
hugely successful. It looks like.
Ce aveți nevoie, domnule?
Suntem o țintă ușoară aici.
I don't want to get stuck in the battle though, so
Wir stehen unter starkem
we'll push
Beschuss.
the Pioneers up because they have some heavy force, but the infantry are going to go back now.
Da, domnule.
Da, domnule. Înapoi, înapoi.
Whoa!
Bereit für den Transport.
Fall back.
Flammenwerfer bereit.
Those guys pretty quickly lost a lot of their combat effectiveness. I set those guys up a while ago and they weren't firing. Ouch. This needs to supply this now, actually. That's what they're out of.
Ihre Befehle, Herr Hauptmann.
Stați și ascultă la capitan. Recepționat. Schimbăm poziția. Terminat.
Infanterie bereit.
Lovitură directă.
Da, domnule. Mergem la vânătoare.
Oh, B-Phase has arrived, along with extra points, a new commander, and a host of new supplies.
Ne îndrept.
Okay. All the artillery that we want. That's a lot of arty. That's a lot of arty. Maybe we could launch another mini attack as well. We'll keep those in reserve in case they're ever needed,
Ordonat.
because I might decide that they are.
Weder Freund noch Feind. Nur lohnende Ziele.
Lovitură directă.
Jawohl, Kommandant. Achse unter los. Lanzer zur Stelle.
Medic.
Lanzer zur Stelle. Ohne Tritt, Marsch!
Lovit!
I forgot that LMGs have a minimum range, so those guys aren't able to engage too well now.
Infanteriștii sunt pregătiți.
Aici cobori.
Fixați baionetele.
"43 seconds left. Things are looking good. Not for these pioneers though. These guys are in trouble.
Lovitură directă.
Stellung halten, Soldaten. Die Gruppe erwartet ihre Befehle.
Este mort.
Taxiul e pregătit.
Pregătește-te să ataci. Care sunt ordinele dumneavoastră? Sunt lovit! Da, capitane.
They are chonking up back there.
Aufgepasst, Männer, es geht los!
You guys cover the retreat of that squad if possible. These guys are moving into position. Almost no time left in the round, but
Unten bleiben!
we just don't want to lose even more
Medic!
units. We want to finish up what we can.
Încă unul și-a luat.
Too bad we didn't get those guys. All right, 18-78. Round didn't last too long, so they weren't able to kill too much. But that was a great place for our pioneers to engage. Obviously, we had a good time there, and we had our 60 mils able to just pour fire into the enemy. I don't see them really getting much kills, which is okay because what I really wanted them to be doing was driving them back, but they definitely were focusing on some of those support weapons in a big way, which helped us out a lot. Okay. We have resisted their attack in that sector. 2 60 mils, 81 and a 120, and they lost a lot more, although not much already, just infantry mostly. It looks like they're moving. I'll be very surprised if they don't attack again. Here it looks like they disrupted themselves on purpose and aren't dug in anymore, so maybe they are going to attack at some point, who knows. This actually, if I had tanks here, that'd be great, because they don't have a lot of, well, they don't have a lot of good fortification here. And they got artillery, AA, right there for my taking, and all their troops have just been wrecked, so that'd be great to have tanks there, but I don't, so it's okay. Yeah, they're just kind of redeploying themselves. This is a good situation for us because it allows us to. This video, I'm going to include my turn here, and we're going to start moving this way. So that's good. We'll also be able to snipe some pawns here, probably. Almost certainly one, maybe two pawns. So we'll see. Okay, a flak attack against our positions. It looks like they're gonna attack us, or maybe they must have tried to bomb us, I suppose. That's what that was. Not really sure. They got more folks moving down. Katusha regiments directly on my front line. Kind of funny. I want to snipe them, like just send my troops into a tactical battle and try to kill them before these guys get there in B phase, but even if I'm successful, these guys will have lost their entrenchment, so it's not worth it to me. Yeah, I assume they're coming down the main roads. I assume that'll be their axis of attack. It looks like they're actually turning to continue this assault. Maybe they spotted a threat here, though, and are going to come reinforce this flank, in which case I'll just have to dig in like everywhere else and find another spot to attack. Or, well, even if this far right fails, this far right attack here, then my tank attack is still getting ready break through, so we'll be good. They sure have a lot of pawns moving around. They have taken 3% of their losses. That's really good for us. That's a lot. That's a large percentage of their total force for so early. 3%. Good, good, good. Oh, here we go. We've got guys trying to outflank me here. All right, all right. They're coming down the road. There they come. We should probably dig in. That's unfortunate. It's all right though. I don't think with just infantry we'll be able to do this. Oh, and they set up their AA there. Good spot for their AA net. That's excellent because that's smart on their part. Bad for me. Okay, so it's our turn. Let's begin digging in these folks here. I think we can dig these guys out onto the bridge. That's what we're gonna do. Scooch these folks up. Alright, very nice. We'll have that guy dig in next turn. No need to dig this in because I don't want him to lose his movement points in case that area gets attacked. Let's not forget our pawns back here. These two. No highways, really. Just interesting. Let's dig him in here. Dig this guy in. Move that up, then he'll dig in later. What's over here? I can't really... The only way to see really is to move my pawns up. Interesting. Okay, well, I'll have them dig in as soon as possible. Although, just inching them up sadly makes them lose all of their, like, pre-positioned whatever. Now I have artillery, which means that I can bombard this. And give these guys time to dig in properly. These guys, let's keep reconning out and see what's out there. I don't anticipate they're going to cut across this and cut me off, so we'll probably be fine. We have KG Kessel, which is excellent. Where can I deploy it, though? Is it all the way back here? Ah. Here, here, here. These are your flags. Okay, I see. Here. Are there any flags up here that I could use? I don't think so. That's unfortunate because I want to put it right here for the flank, but since I don't, yeah, this is. I mean, it's okay. It's not a lot of armor, so it's not a huge deal. We'll drop it right here. This is really not a lot of tanks either. This is like 3. I'm gonna count this as 4 tanks because I don't really count these as tanks. They're just too vulnerable. These are not dug in. Okay, this flank's the way I want it, essentially, except for these tanks. I want to scooch these up and break... I want to use these to break through this. Crunch. And then snap all of these off and leave them vulnerable. Let's deploy our AA net. So now no planes will be interfering in this sector of operations. Dig them in. Okay, that's a little close, actually. I'm going to push this back a hair because I don't want this guy engaging this. This will join the assault this way. 4th Army Group, the rest of the fellas. And the Jassy Garrison. 110th Mountain Battalion. 104th. 108th. 14th Provisional Battalion. 102nd Mountain Artillery Division. 102nd Mountain Brigade. 107th Mountain Battalion. All of these assets get to come around that way. That's so funny that they're called anti-car. I mean, I know it's the language, but okay. Too far away? Okay, that's fine. In that case, I want to move these up. That's a support unit for sure. They look like they're actually retreating this way. Or moving back. He's moving his guys back this way across the bridge, so if they leave a hole in their lines, I'll just sweep right through. Believe me, I'll cut them off. Leaving all that stuff back there, all that fancy maneuvering unnecessary. Okay, let's get these assault guns this way so that they can attack. This brigade I'll move up to here, and if they need full back, I'll use that assault gun brigade to spearhead it. They would be playing right into my hands in that case. Yeah, well, I see there's no way to be able to intervene successfully. That's fine. Ooh, remnants Luftwaffe infantry, excuse me. That's a much better screen than I had before. I'm pleased with that. Okay, those guys look like they're where I want them to be. These guys have not moved, shown no inclination. There's no way this is under bombardment range, right? Oh, it is. Well, let's bombard them to make sure they can't attack me while I dig in. If I was the AI, I'd be crapping my pants right now. Tanks, I'm gonna take them back up the road because we actually wanted them to go the other way after all. Battle of Kessel has a very slow movement speed area, it seems. And of course, this is my most important group. These tanks. The 1st Tank Regiment is the only fully equipped tank group in the game, of all, including this huge amount of Panzer IVs and Stugs. This is a very powerful assault unit. That's the way I want it to be, basically. That looks good to me. They have not shown any inclination to attack in any way. which is fine. This is a heavy AA unit. That's not really a good idea to attack that head on. So I'll look disorganized. I need to make sure my tanks can get in the lead here. I don't want these getting in the way of the tanks when I'm going to try to initiate an attack. We'll push them right through here, I guess, through the 1055th Rifle Regiment and then all these troops. This corps has a lot of 57 mils. Gosh, that's scary. That's going to make attack very difficult. We'll see. We'll see. Alright, let's move these guys up. Attacking right through the center of a heavily fortified enemy position is not really what I want to be doing. Or it's not what I would tactically advise is the best move, but I think it's the best move here. So the question is, do I want this available to support this? Or to join in the attack here? I'm going to use to support this. It says he's going to intervene, but it looks like they can't. I don't know what that means, but whatever. It's fine. I'll move the 4th Infantry Division HQ there as well. Those 12 Hotchkiss trucks will be good, are actually, I think, a reasonably effective AA net in case I can't get aircraft to cover it, or my own troops are not available. Yeah, this is some great support here, but I want to leave him here because if I move up too much, the front line's going to get jammed up with my troops. I don't want that. Although this unit I'm going to move out, I think. These guys. Actually, I'm going to move this whole front forward a little bit, just so they're a little bit more in reach. These guys, I want to join this, so I'll keep moving them. But these, I think I'm going to keep them here after I finish this turn. All of this. I just want to move them forward so that they don't have as far to go in case I really need them somewhere. Or need to use them to exploit, like some kind of offensive opportunity. Okay, let's keep moving up, lads. There you go. Good work. And we'll move these up a little bit too, just because. 13th MG Battalion, aptly named. Aptly named, I will say that. This artillery regiment, let's scooch him up so we can provide cover for this area. I wish they would attack me in this sector. They seem just intent on digging in more than anything else. And the AI warned me that this sector was vulnerable. So, odd that they would say that, I think. You know, since they don't have anything else going on, let's use our bombers to make sure that they can't hit us while we're up in this sector here. You know, actually, we could move up even farther. We have 3 full bomber groups available. So yeah, let's actually move these guys up more. We will aerially bombard them and make sure, using my lighter bomber formations, it will sound very good. The 2nd bomber group, which is terrible, or has bombers that have ineffective payloads, I should say. Bomb that. And then let's see, this I don't think we can bomb. I think it's too close. But that we can bomb, for sure. And then I think the 69th Guards Rifle Division HQ we can also bomb. use the 4th bomber group for that. Leaving our effective bombing force, the 1st bomber squadron or group in reserve. Nice. Now, is there anything else that I would like to deploy during this turn? The 18th Mountain Group. More of the same of what we've seen, really. So I feel no need to deploy this. Guslav, ACA 20 mode, that's interesting. 2:28, that's a while. Okay, or 2:2 8 a.m. Alright guys, I think we have everybody where we want them. I am going to check to see if this is somewhere where we can attack or not, but other than that, that's the end of the video. We'll see you guys next time and let the Soviets do their worst. That's all for today, y'all. I hope you guys enjoyed. This is Star Destroyer Gaming signing off.